Yeah. I think for this level, because I'm on that mission now, I'm going to reduce myself to Nightmare, just because the hell reinforcements are a pain in the ass. You can cancel the mission, by the way. Yeah, I could, but I want that gun. I want that gun really bad. I will have that gun. There it is. I was like, I know I just saw modules. Which, yes, I know I need to use the modules. Did that just sell? Why are these still an auto-sell? No! Alright. The enemies don't seem to be spawning in as badly as before, though. Like, at all. I'm wondering if the save for this is too early. Let's do this. Yeah, that's why I'm going back. That's what I'm looking. I feel like this should be the right one. But nothing's... Okay, it is. It is. Yeah, I can totally look from that, but... I just wanted to get back to a save that had it. Yep, we're good. But then let's also go through here and not have it on hell. Toxic Crystal, I already have 2 of those, I don't need them. Industrial Zone. Yeah, I've actually been thinking of getting back into Minecraft, actually. Oh, good. No, you don't. Yeah, this is even worse. This is even worse. What is this? They don't hurt me nearly as badly, but this is worse. Why? I put on a lower difficulty. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh shit. Get that off the bar. Okay. Yeah, I've been thinking of getting back into Minecraft, modded, actually. Come on. I wanted to use it. Just leave me alone. I'll get rid of it. Spider bots were just too intriguing to me. But, okay. Oh, yeah, no, My friend and I have been playing modded since Tekkit came out. We've even been rolling our own mod pack even long, probably for about that long, since, what is it? Shit. Reddit's test pack please ignore after FTB and whatnot came out was when we started getting into it ourselves. this whole... Yeah. I've actually owned Minecraft since the days of Undead. Before there was... Seriously? This is standard. You shouldn't be this difficult. Oh yeah, not being a skyblock? Yeah. I don't know, I like skablocks. I wouldn't do them all the time, but I like them. But I see what you're saying, because he and Pahamar did Agrarian Skies, they did a bunch of the other ones. Oh my god, will you just knock it off? Yeah, not all the time. It is definitely a... Let's run through a skyblock for once and try it out. But I would never want to do it all the time. But so, we originally got into... Oh god, I'm at max summons. We originally got into it... Yeah, I saw that he's playing a Greg Tech base, which... I love and hate Greg Tech a lot. Like, I love the way that it... You guys, just... calm yourselves. I'm trying to speak to my chat. Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't like Sevtech Ages. Because Sevtech Ages was very much a... do all the things in this age to get the one thing that lets you progress into the next age, where you have to do all the things in that age to get the one thing that lets you progress to the next age. Repeat until you're at the end. And to me, that's boring. Don't get me wrong. Structured progression and integration of all sorts of mods in your pack are really enjoyable to me, and if you can do it in a creative way. But the fact that... This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna stay in here killing everything until the 100 reinforcements are over. This is dumb. I don't have to do anything, I can just sit here and let my guys do all the work. It's not like they're stopping from coming. Yeah, so we... Regular little Cyber Demon? That's fine. Blind me. I really... You're not gonna hurt me. I guess I'll continue my conversation when I'm done doing this, so I can't keep getting interrupted. I'll still be reading chat and following along with you guys, but I won't be continuing my story until this is done, because this won't stop. This is nuts, man. Speaking of interrupts, 93-94 magic. Oh, sorry. Cadence of Firewall's lit. Yeah, I never played, I know. I never played the original, Crypt of the Necrodancer. I know, I should. But... Really? Oh, good. Okay. Okay, you guys. I'd love to be able to see again. This would be great. Oh no, that's bad. Yep, I can't see shit. Get out of here, Archvile. And what's really ironic about the fact that your PC would not be able to do this is my computer is not new. At all. The newest thing in the computer is the graphics card. And that's a 1060. Like, it's not new. It's not old. But it ain't no 2060 or 2080 or whatever. Are we done with it? Okay, 86 out of 100. Getting there. The CPU, motherboard, and everything else in it are about 5 to 7 years old. I have an i5 3570K quad core, no hyper-threading, just a straight up 4 cores. That go at about 3.2 gigahertz, I think it is. 16 gigs. I have 4 cards of 4 gigs each. Almost there. 2 more, boys. 1 more, boys. Give me that fucking demonic weapon. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Are we done with the reinforcements now? Good. Okay, yes. I can finally... I wonder if that's doing it. And you know what's kind of ironic is I bought my RAM when it was cheap. I can see that. Alright, let's see what this bad boy does. Partially transformed by exposure of hellish energies, blah 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 blah. 0 artifacts. Alright, let's change that. With 1 application of demonic artifact, Hell's Rain now fires an additional explosive bolt, dealing heavy damage in a wide area of effect. Oh, they like... That's really weird. They drop. Okay. 2. The application of 2 demonic artifacts affects the bolts of Hell's Rain fires. If and when they impact the ground, a pillar of destructive energy will appear, continuing to damage foes caught in it for several moments. That's neato. Graphical card can't run Vulcan. Oh. And see, I don't think Zdoom runs Vulcan. But yeah, I know Vulcan is the newer interface with things. OpenGL tends to run fairly fine. I mean, it's not the greatest, but... And now with 3... With 3 demonic artifacts now set in the Hell's Rain, it pulses with hellish power and has gained the ability to fire 6 bolts with every pull of the trigger. Each bolt does incredible damage. That's amazing. Oh, it does run Vulcan. Really? Oh. Oh. Well, let me try that. Requires a restart of GZ Doom. I guess I'll try that next time. GZ Doom. Okay, I'll try that later. Well, that's neat. Wait, I can exotic mod this too? I can. Oh, jeez. My card, I believe, does have Vulcan. The 1060 should have it because I've been able to run Doom 2016 with Vulcan on, and it runs fine. So, unless running the Vulcan EXE just makes it look like you're running it without it actually running Vulcan... How are these not disabled? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm dumb. I just shot those. Thank you, autosave. So it bounces off a wall. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna go run through this because this is only on standard and I don't think this is gonna be much more difficult. Steal my credits, will you? Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, so now that I have a little bit of chance to breathe at the moment. Really? So, yes. My friend, I have owned Minecraft since before Alpha. Back when it was only limited size maps. And there weren't even like redstone or cows or pretty much anything. I think cows were from the Infinite World dev build. So I don't think I even had cows back in the day. But we've been playing ever since SMP was a thing. I think it was Alpha Build 1015. We set up a SMP server, but we've been playing vanilla pretty much ever since we could. And then, when vanilla was too, mundane and boring, we tried playing plugin servers, bucket servers, and we would set up like economy mods or economy plugins and custom shopkeepers and just a whole bunch of stuff. We had what mod was, or what I call it mod? What plugin was it? The Precious Stones plugin, which allowed you to place down very specific blocks that would enable like protection in a certain area, protection from mobs, protection from explosions. Can't break blocks if you're not the person who placed down the block, stuff like that. And we would allow people to use them. Yes, indeed. We'd allow people to use them or obtain them. I think you have a certain number that you can use before they stop becoming precious stones. Like, there was diamond blocks, emerald blocks, and something else. And so we would make people... Oh, it was an art file. I was like, what is that? We'd make people obtain the block themselves before they can use the precious stones, but then it allowed them basically to protect their base without us having to world edit a region. Oh, no, don't do that one. Without us having to world gen a region that we would protect for them. It allowed them to do their own protection. And we set up like the size of the region of them, how much they would affect. And it was actually really nice. It allowed us to have a less manual intensive adminning abilities, or adminning responsibilities, I should say. We did so much. I forget all the things that we did, but by the time Tekkit rolled around, and we were able to do pre-built mod packs, we did Tekkit initially. And at some point, Tekkit became too mundane, or we wanted to do different sets of mods. I mean, Buildcraft was... What was it? Buildcraft and Industrial Craft were just starting to play nicely together. So it was no secret why it was like the only real big mod pack. But then FTB came out, and they started rolling their own stuff that people could use. I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go with that switch. Come on. It's not up here, right? I've already done all this. Oh, blue key's back here. That's right. Okay. Cool. So then FTB came up. We did an FTB Ultimate server, or an FTB Instincts, or whatever the different flavors of FTB were at the time. All the way from, like, what was the original Tekkit? 1.2? I think Tekkit was 1.2. I think around the time that FTB was around, I think it was 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5, maybe? Maybe only 1.4 and 1.5. So we started playing FTB. We started playing FTB Ultimate or FTB Instincts, or again, whatever they were called, around until like 1.5, I believe. And then Reddit came out with their own mod pack that was more balanced and more structured than anything FTB was doing at the time. And so we decided, oh hey, if you guys are going to be integrating a whole bunch of stuff, way more than just simply making the recipes not conflict or the game not crash or whatever, then we'll check out and see what you guys are doing. And so we did test pack. Yeah, there are a lot now. There's a lot now. Basically every Minecraft version, they came out with 1 or 2 main kitchen sink packs, which are basically just a bunch of mods thrown together for general purposes. There's no theme to them. But I think after 1.7.10 came out and everyone was making mod packs, everyone was making themed packs, adventure packs, that it wasn't enough to just be a big name making mod packs. It wasn't enough to just be FTB being FTB, putting a bunch of mods together and making sure that they ran together. There had to be, like, themes to it, and it was okay to siphon off a couple mods and, you know, make cuts where needed, where necessary. Still dead. Oh, god, that's a nuke. Yes, there are a lot of FTB packs, and like I said, around the time Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Something unspeakably vile seems to be lurking the edge of your senses. Excuse me, what? What message is that for? Are you saying hell no to my oh hell yeah? Hell yeah! I just need the boots at this point. Hell yeah, boy! I just need the boots. And I can get angelic boots. Or angelic armor set. Almost got every single thing now. My collection's actually becoming complete. It's coming along nicely. Coming along quite nicely. Yeah, so around 1.7.10, after we had played with Test Pack Please Ignore for a bit, we decided that still wasn't enough, and we could probably, and, you know, we wanted to make changes. So what we did is we forked their GitHub repo and started adding a bunch of our own stuff to it. And at some point during 1.6.4 or so, I'll get to your message in just a second. They made the theme packs easier, like better questing NPCs and better general questing edits. Yes. Or crafting edits, yes. Craft Tweaker is my best friend as a mod pack maker. And it allowed me to do so much when I was making my my main mod pack project. I did get the B too. Oh my god, this level's amazing. Why am I getting all these really good, unique stuff now? Why did it take me bringing it back down to standard difficulty to start getting a bunch of good items and shit? So, when theme packs and a bunch of customized edits and all that stuff came around in I think it was 164 was when TPPI 1. Thank you, autosave. Came about. And so this was right around when 172 came out, and it broke pretty much everything. I think it broke item IDs, because everything up until then was using item IDs. Oh, damn it. Fine. Oh, cool, that... When did I get that? Whatever. Neato. I'll get back to my story in just a second. Just hang on. Yes. 172, or 17, I should say, basically broke how mod packs were built. In that they went from ID numbers, yeah. It went from ID numbers that you'd have to configure manually, which is why a lot of mod packs were really hard to develop. Okay. Mr. X. So now I'm actually in hell? Is that what this is? Well, it's a good thing I have immunity to that kind of stuff. I'm going to assume I need to shoot those. No? Yes. Okay. What? What just got shot? What messages were those? Let's see. Map 16. You got a good feeling about this place? You feel as though you're being guided towards something. Why? What are you thinking? I mean, something's still dying. Seriously. What's dying around here? Yeah, so 17 broke basically all of like the way that mods were built, and so Forge took a while to... Was that a Marine? Forge took a while to update. I feel like I'm gonna be hunted by a Marine in this, is how this is gonna go down. And we decided, instead of waiting for other people or... Okay, seriously, what the hell is killing everything in here? Is it that Marine? Is it supposed to be like he's killing everything? It's so weird, man. What level is this? Suburbs? Anyways, yes. So we decided to, instead of forking off of TPPI 2, which was being in development for 172 and 1710, I believe, we decided to just roll our own, to just make our own. What do you think about Hytale? I haven't seen too much about it, aside from the fact that it's coming out from Hytale, or Hypixel, and it's not... I keep hearing people say it's like Minecraft 2 and whatever. I haven't looked into it too much, so I don't really have an opinion on it. I'm really confused. This level's really confusing me, man. I don't... So, like, is it supposed to be kind of like, what? Minecraft in an adventure? Okay, this is just... I know this is on purpose, but this is just creepy. There's no enemies. It's like I'm following something that's killing everything else. And I guess if I've been the avatar of death and destruction up until this point, and now there's something else here that's doing that, I don't really feel like unlocking those anymore. They don't ever really have any... Okay, yeah, that's what it was. There was one enemy here. Whatever, okay. Yeah, so... we decided to roll our own mod pack because we're like, we know how to do this stuff. We're software engineers, my friend and I. We know how to do this. We do this for a living. We should be able to figure this stuff out. And we decided at the end, oh, there's so much stuff back there. Oh, Mr. X. Okay, that's why. So we made it. We made it. Wow. When we forked off of. Oh, I'm dumb. When we forked off of TPPI initially, we called it, what was it? We wanted to, like, TPI2, or no, TPI2. We called it Nincraft Electric Boogaloo. That was the initial, like, our server's flavor of TPPI custom mod pack. What was it? Nincraft Electric Boogaloo, a TPPI mod pack, or something like that, I think is what we called it. And when we decided to roll our own, we decided to call it Neb2, but we already called it Electric Boogaloo for the first one, so we're like, okay, whatever, that's the name of the mod pack, but in order to make the idea of overly lengthened and silly subtitled named things, let's call it Neb2, what was it, Revenge of the Fallen, I think is what we called it. And then we were going to make a third one when 1.8 or 1.10 came out. I think it was for 1.8 initially, and then 1.8 was really quick, and 1.9 was really quick. And so I think it transitioned into a 1.10 mod pack, and it was like Neb 3. How stupid was the subtitle for that? Neb 3, Light Among the Long Forgotten Darkness, or something stupid. So if you read it out loud for the full name of the mod pack, it was Nincraft Electric Boogaloo 2, Revenge of the Fallen, and Nincraft Electric Boogaloo 3, Light Among the Long Forgotten Darkness, or some stupid shit. Like, it was just nonsense, super long name mod packs. Like, that was the shtick that we went with the actual mod packs. But so the one that we made ourselves, we wanted to have a long-term server mod pack. Something that you couldn't just run through all of the, like a kitchen sink, but something that you wouldn't just run through everything in like a couple days or a week or two while playing on a server. Because if you're playing on a server, you're going to have multiple people progressing at the same time, and it's just going to skyrocket you through the content. So we're like, okay, we need to split up. We need to come up with ideas. How do we want to extend the length of it without making it automation heavy focused or just pain in the ass to run through? And we're like, what if we have different paths of how we want to progress? And we're like, okay, how would that work? What would make that better than just forcing crafting recipes down different paths? Because then you're just going down, like, oh, you have to do this to go down this path, and then we don't want to have you progress in multiple different tech trees just to get to the end game. And so we're like, well, maybe if we have the technology path go down these set of mods, and we have magic mods that are all within a magic progression, so you have to progress through various magic mods. And we're like, okay, but how are you going to do that? Because industrial mods actually use their own resources sometimes. But for the most part, they just use iron, steel, and basic stuff which you're going to get in the overworld. Magic mods have all isolated progression systems. There is barely any magic mod. Come on, let me get that. Thank you. There's not really any magic mod that's going to integrate with other magic mod systems. You know, the Thaumcraft was the biggest one, and Thaumcraft did integrate a lot, but it was kind of a magic punk, kind of steampunk-ish kind of thing. It wasn't fully into the magic mods like Botania or Witchery or anything like that was from their perspective. And Botania, even though it had a lot of integrations and did a lot of its own things, Botania... Yeah, unless you're playing Greg Tech. And that's the thing, we didn't do Greg Tech. We started with Greg Tech because that did a lot of stuff for us. But when we started tweaking recipes our own way, we realized Greg Tech did a lot of things Yeah. GregTech did a lot of things that took a lot of effort to undo the way we wanted to. So we decided, if we're not making a GregTech mod pack, which we weren't, we wanted to use it for the integration aspect of it, that it was like the automatic integration module, piece, library, whatever it was doing, or using. Ow. Whatever it would do so that it would integrate all these ore pieces, or unify. It was like a unification piece. And so like, okay, cool, we don't have to unify anything, we can just use GregTech. But then we're like, everything else that GregTech did was too invasive, and didn't allow us to make the pack that we wanted to make. So we're like, okay, well, we had to make a decision. Do we keep GregTech? Do we keep GregTech and deal with all of its integrations, and put in a lot more efforts to make the changes that we want to make? Or do we cut GregTech and come up with our own solution for unifying ores and resources and everything else that we needed? And we decided to go with the latter. And so we wrote craft tweaker scripts to basically unify all of our recipes to use one version of every ingots, nuggets, and whatever. And because Craft Tweaker was a scripting language, we found out that you could write your own functions and methods in your scripts and pull in other script files and all sorts of stuff. So we like refactored a whole bunch of our script files to declare a bunch of common variables that we were going to be using for things. Come on. Should be line of sight, right? Yeah. Ooh, railgun. So, yeah, and then we decided to write our own. So when we refactored a bunch of our scripts, we had a bunch of stuff with the way we wanted it, and how we structured all of our stuff out. Use of an ore item dictionaries for similar items, yes. Every crafting recipe we wrote as like a restriction or a design philosophy for us was that anytime you used... Community Edition uses it a lot. Oh. Is there a Community Edition? Oh, is that the older GregTech that was ported forward? Okay. Yeah, we basically had to use some kind of ore dictionary. We even, like... Craft Tweaker's scripting allowed us to make and modify ore dictionary entries. So what we did was we made, for anything that didn't already exist as an ore dictionary, anything that we wanted to use as an ore dictionary item, we made our own entry and added all the items that we wanted to it that would make sense. I think the biggest one was like dyes and whatever, or plastic, I think was one of them, because there was a couple tech mods that used plastic in different ways, and we wanted to unify all that, and there was quite a bit of stuff that we ended up unifying. I can actually, if you look up the Nincraft Electric Boogaloo 2, it'll be on GitHub. If you go into the scripts folder, I think it's under... Oh, how do we structure our packs? Because we started getting ridiculous with our pack development structure. So the railgun seems pretty good, by the way. Can you just die, please? Here. Is that the only SMG I've got? Are we good now? Done? I think it was in the common, or what was it, core common scripts folder? Oh. Okay. Whoop-de-doo. Holy shit, this level's big. What the hell this is? Fuck. Let's find out what this message. Oh, sorry. Do you want me to load it back up? Like, do you want me? Oops. Oops. I pressed the quick load, which loads up the old one. 50% of everything you said, my internet is being super unstable. Oh, sorry. Well, I guess in some way, if you really needed to go back and listen, I do always archive these. There's gotta be a mega boss up here somewhere. Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, good, you do fire damage, except for that one. Yeah, like I said, I always archive these. So we should be good in that. You should be good in that regard. Anticlimactic. Yeah, mine get kept for a month, but I always. Oh, Steel Beast again. I always take my my sections of the videos and cut them out. So. I make highlights that are basically the entire stream or the different parts, and then I just offload those different parts to YouTube. So yes, you can get them either place, but they should be permanently archived in both. Because I know that Twitch removes... I am not an affiliate yet. I think I've only got maybe a like 50-something followers here. No, less than that. I think 20-something followers here. So, no, not yet. Not an affiliate yet. I think it'd be neat, but also I'm not doing this for a job, so I'm not grinding away to try and get to that point. But I mean, I think it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have a community. I mean, that's what I was trying to do with YouTube when I was doing YouTube videos. Not really for a living, not to make money. But to make content for people that actually wanted to watch and follow along. What's a legendary item message? I mean, I do? Give me a memory page, thank you. Okay, so, demonic. So, I mean, there's still a couple of these. Yeah, actually, I don't have any legendaries looking at these. I have a bunch of assembled, but if there's any of those weapons that it could have been, that would have been good. I mean, I've still got the autosave from before. I can come back to this, if you guys think it'd be worth it. Alright. I'll go back. I'm not terribly... Is this the beginning of the level? It is the beginning of the level. Okay, fine. Right? Right? Or was it after I defeated the Cyber Demon that the message came up? Because they're not here. Yeah, I've been beating these in less than 5 minutes each. It's really crazy. Okay. I guess I can continue to find this again. I didn't pick anything else up, so it's not like I lost anything. And really, I'm just here chatting with you guys, so... But yeah, so we made Neb... It was in the suburbs? It was back in the suburbs? Oh, it's 2 missions back, man. I'll go look for it. See, there's no... Oh, does he just appear like... No, he doesn't. Okay. Not worth it? Because when I came back to this map on the load, it didn't have the message. But then again, it's storing the message. It's storing the council. I have a storm combat pistol and an army of cyber demons. I mean, you're not wrong, but I am also collecting all the legendaries. But if you don't think it's worth it for me to go back and try this, that's what that is. Okay, so they're just spawning things in the wall and killing them. Okay. Soul Steal spell does more things than I gave it credit for. Okay. Why didn't that summon things? I'm confused. Pretty powerful. If you can do it on shadow enemies? Huh. I'll take that secret. Alright, well yeah, if you don't think that there's anything here, I can try and go back. You should do an assassination on something really basic like a zombie man check. Do these zombie men usually have the shadow? That's the one that... Okay, yeah, so... If I've got some downtime, I guess I can keep talking, because I'm almost close to the end of whatever I was trying to explain. It just I kept getting interrupted. That's the only secret, really? Yeah, so we designed Neb 2 to have a decent progression system to where we had a magical... What was it? 3 different tiers. It was magic, tech, and... agriculture? Farming? I think? I don't remember what the third one was for. But like, you were supposed to be able to get to the end with any of the 3. I don't remember if we required you to do all 3, because I think that would have been just too much. But the way that we stretched out each path was that you should check out the Hell's Reign exotics when you get back to base. Oh, yeah, that is true. Because even though I've got the demonic artifact on there, that is true. we put all the resources that you would need into. I don't remember if we had magical agriculture or not. I don't remember if I mean I think it was probably, if we did, it was probably part of the magical line, not necessarily part of if we had an, oh, I see what I need to do. I don't think we had an agricultural tree for that reason. That's a cool emblem on the wall. We ended up having... I wish I could remember the third tier, or the third tech tree, but we ended up putting different mod items and requirements and whatever in different dimensions, starting with like the Twilight Forest, I believe it was, for the magic stuff. And I think we did... Oh, what was it? The Nether, and then the Deep Dark for tech. Since you were going to be quarrying anyways, you might as well make it difficult to do those things. Where is that key? I need to get the red key for that door. Am I missing something here? Blue key's over there. Oh. This. Okay. I like how it uses the plasma rifle sounds. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember if we had a farming tree or not. I'm just trying to remember what it was. Unless it was exploration-based, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We put something special behind a certain dimension, and I cannot remember. I think it was Tropicraft's dimension. We put titanium in it, because then we could use, what was it? Rutile ore from the aquarium, Aquacraft? I can't remember. The one that had the fishing enhancements and whatnot, but then also added titanium from rutile ore, and we added it to that dimension. We did a bunch of stuff right towards the end. But we basically, the progression base was dimension-based. And so we spread out your progression by traveling to different dimensions and gathering the resources found in those dimensions. We piggybacked off of it by using metallurgy, which added in, like, fantasy metals and modern tech metals into the mix. So the fantasy metals like adamantium, or adamantine I think they called it, versus mithril and a bunch of others. And even because of Thermal Foundation, they called mithril mana-infused ore and mana-infused metal, which kind of makes sense. So we made mithril a magical ore with Botania. And so you had to take some metal, I can't remember what we ended up using, I think it was silver. We took silver in a mana pool and made mana-infused metal, and that was your mid-tier, like, metal to use. I wanted to use other things, I think it was mana steel, and I wanted to make it so that you could use steel instead of it, but my friend was kind of against that, so we decided not to. But honestly, I would rather have... Although I guess it makes sense. If you're refining iron with mana, you'd be getting steel based off of mana, so it'd be mana steel. I think that was his thought process of it. Whereas I was thinking you would make steel and then infuse it with mana to make mana steel. But I think that was the difference in our opinions on it. Where's the red door? There it is. But for like tech mods, we end up using the Nether and Metallurgy's Nether metals igneous and vulcanite and whatever to progress through higher levels of melting. And so because you needed metals that restricted or melted at a higher temperature, you needed to go to an area that was naturally very hot, and the metals were still in their metallic form, not in their liquid form. And so we used metallurgy to kind of make that make sense in terms of the worlds that we were building. What am I looking for? Oh, is that it then? I guess that's it. Oh, what was the other ones that we used? I had an interesting idea that I used for my own personal mod pack that we kind of bled back over to Minecraft. Go to base. Can do. Was that I used Metallurgy's Sanguinite in the... Ooh. Nice. Metallurgy's Sanguinite in the Blood Altar from Blood Magic, and I had to take, I think it was Adamantium, and put it in to make it from regular old Adamantium to Sanguinite. So that was like an endgame metal. Oops. Oops. What is that? Nuclear Plasma Rifle Mark II. Railgun's only unique. That's fine. I'll put that away. Susgun I'll put away for now. I haven't been using it. And I should probably bump my difficulty back up, honestly. So these can stay on me for now. And actually, I don't really know if I need the Nanomachic right now, so I'll put that away. Okay. Alright, so we want to check out the exotics, right? Okay. Quick save. I do not have the angelic boots. I have the angelic armor. I know. I'm waiting for them too. The angelic boots and angelic armor. Nope. Nope, just the armor boot. No, no boots. Quick save. I would love to have the boots. I think, you know what? I think I picked up the boots really early on when I was playing the Classic Complete maps. When I was doing a Hell Unleashed and I died during it. I think that's the boots that you're thinking of. I picked them up, but I don't think I don't think I've ever been able to keep them. Come on. So Nano regenerates health while idle. Okay. Not the greatest, but not the bad. Not that bad. Firestorm. Shots explode on enemies. Neat. That might be good. So the one just means it will get stores done? What do you mean? Stored when done. Oh, I mean, I guess I could wear it. Shots are not affected by gravity. This might be nice, but I kind of like that they're affected by gravity. So I think Firestorm is the one. I think having them explode on enemies might be good. Oh, I see what you mean. The +1, right? Is that what you mean? So the +1 means that it will keep one on me and auto-sell any extras. So since I don't need any more than just one of these for now, if I pick up any extras, I don't want to hold on to one and then also have one in storage. So, because I don't own... Why did that... Oh, Malik's armor, that's what I'm wearing. Okay. So it'll allow me to pick up one, but not auto-sell it. So then I can store it away and then auto-sell it. I could do the auto-store, but then I have like 2 or 3 of them in here, and they're never actually auto-selling. So I just have it +1 and auto-sell for the items I don't have, and then once I pick one up, I store it away, and then I turn off the +1 so that it automatically sells any extras that I pick up, because I don't need them anymore at that point. Which is pretty much why all of these have this. Like, I don't really need another Uzi, so... I guess I can just hold on to one of those. I think that's how I did this before, is if I was holding on to one of these, it was an auto-sell, and then... If the one is on the right, then if you have on the left, it means it stores one. Yeah. This? On the right, on the top right is one in storage. On the bottom right is one in my inventory. And the +1 means let me pick one up and store one away without automatically selling it. As I believe how that gets interpreted. So it's warm in this room. I just realized, like, I'm actually kind of warm. Yeah, I think the Firestorm is going to be... Because I don't need to regenerate health. I've got enough health regen. I don't need the non-affected by gravity. I like them being affected by gravity. And I think the explosions... Oh, I didn't notice that it changed the lightning color. I'll have to go back through that and see, because I didn't realize that. Okay. How nice are the explosions? Really? You're going to give me lost souls? Yeah, you always keep one item, and the extras are either auto-sell or stored, yeah. Like, I can just, like, rain fire down upon him. This is amazing. And the fact that I've got 10,000 ammo for this. How much does it use when I reload? So from 20. Okay, so it is a 1-to-1. It's just that each shot takes up 5 bullets. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, let's put the anti-freak jackal away for now. Until I can actually find... Oh god, is this all I have now is the 2 demonic weapons? Alright. Shielding mod pack, demon artifact, which I don't need anymore. Soul operative, power mod pack. Demonic boots. Nuclear power boots. Finding secrets, whatever. Wide shotgun. Oh, there's another Hell's Ring. But I have to achieve a combo. The hell's a Lightweaver? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything this time that is really piquing my interest. really... Yeah, I would say really the only one is a Lightweaver. So, why not? It was on Secrets, I think? Find items. Why not? And let's go put this back... to hell. Like we've had... we've been on. Yeah, so... We were working on Neb 2 for a long time. I never actually got to do any like streams of it, and I kind of wish we would have, which is why I've been wanting to get back into it, because I kind of want to stream for you guys. Some modded Minecraft, just kind of relax, chill, chat, not actually have to worry about stressing myself over all of this. I can just chill, we can build stuff, and honestly, if you guys were interested in playing with a mod pack up with us, I could talk with the guy that does the server and see if he'd be willing to open it up to more people, and then we could have it. Then we could just play together. I mean, I think that'd be pretty good. I know what you're thinking already. I know exactly what you're thinking. Oh, you don't have it? Is it because you don't want to play it, or is it just because you haven't had a chance to buy it yet, or? I mean, I don't mean to pry into your financial situation, so I won't ask that, but... In fact, you don't even have to answer if you don't really want to. Because I bought it when I was in college. Oh, didn't have the chance to buy it? Okay. That's fair. And see, I've been using PayPal for a while. Do you have to use PayPal? Like, does it require you to use PayPal in order to buy it? Yeah, that's why I said I'm not gonna pry. I'm not gonna ask. It's people's personal business whether that with their financial situation. I get it. Really? I didn't think you'd need to use PayPal. I mean, then I guess I'm lucky that I didn't have to use it when I bought it, and two, that I've been using PayPal for a while now, so... To see if that's the case. Okay, well, fair enough. Okay, that's what I thought. Seriously, why aren't you dying? This is use PayPal sometimes for everything. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I use it honestly because that way it's a little more secure with my transactions and my purchases, because it's not my credit card being used, it's my PayPal account, and it's the same reason why I've actually started... What? I've actually started using like Google Pay or the tap to pay from your phone, because it uses an account that's not yours, a credit card number that's not yours, to do the payment. So if anyone's sniffing out those credit card numbers, they're going to get a fake number and it's not going to actually work. Okay, okay. Calm down, you guys. You guys are going a little ham on this. I don't know what you're even attacking at this point. Oh, that's the exit. Okay. Also, this wide open area suddenly became not so wide open. How about... no. Oh, good, I'm silent for the next 2 minutes. But what was it? Around the around October of a couple years ago, actually, I had kind of taken an interest in Blood and Bones. But Blood and Bones was a... Am I? I haven't looked. Nah. Nah. Yes, I know I've got a lot of stims. Okay, can you cool it with the voices? I don't need to hear that. But yeah, I was getting interested in really difficult mod packs because at the time I was playing Minecraft for a long time. I mean, I had been playing it pretty much consistently for a couple years. I get OP so fast with abusing stims. And if I actually did the edit that I wanted, I would add new summons. It'd be more powerful. See, that's what's ridiculous, too. Can you just not? Yeah, the fact that I have 10,000 ammo for this thing... Like, why even use Nanomachik anymore? I have so much goddamn ammo. But yeah, I was really interested in doing hardcore mod packs. Not in the sense of play once until you die, and then once you die, it's over, but just really brutal, difficult mod packs. Because, I mean, I probably wouldn't... in the beginning, I wasn't building one to play it myself, but I remember reading on Reddit that there was a market for one, and so I was like, okay, well, can you not? Get wrecked. Everyone on Reddit kept saying, like, man, I wish there was a new version of Blood and Bones, or man, I wish there was some mod pack like Blood and Bones for newer versions for 1.7.10, because 1.7.10 had been out for so long at that point that everything was so solidified in mod pack development that people started wanting harder and harder packs. So I was like, I can do that. I know how to make packs. And by that time, my friend and I were making packs pretty much for a while now, and we had a really good system that had blood moons. The mod that had blood moons was random things, and I think later in 1.8 forward, yes. Also, I like how that Kakobis just decided to try and go out there. It's doing okay so far. Oh, it's electrical energy, of course. Of course it's not going to hurt them. Alright, I'll be right out there. Hold on. No, I'm trying to hit that orb. Thank you. Why do I have this? Why do I have that? I don't want it. Yeah, Blood Moon became a staple in terms of my packs that I would want to develop, because it's just that good. Oh, because of the splash damage from these guys? Or because of the energy type? Better type? Yeah, they have both, don't they? The splash damage is less bad. I can agree to that. I can agree to that. Looks like this is going to be pretty much the end, though, so... Next level. And I'm still silent. So yeah, I ended up obliging and trying out. Maybe I'll make my own mod pack. Even though we had been making our own, my friend and I. Can you just die, please? Apparently, I leveled up. Neat. So yeah, I decided to make my own mod pack, and I wanted to make it really difficult. And because people want it, I was like, okay, well, what would be really difficult yet still kind of fair in a way, and wasn't just a rehash of super long progression that Blood and Bones set you up with? Because it wasn't just the fact that the mod pack was hard. Oh no. You had to grind out recipes and really, really push to get to that endgame. It was long, drawn out, and just overly difficult for the sake of being difficult. And so I was like, okay, well, what if I made a pack that was actually challenging? Like, what would that look like? What would I want from a challenging mod pack? And so, in the beginning, I just threw a bunch of everything that was making it difficult just to kind of make it hard. But then after a while, I kind of got frustrated with it, as you would. Just testing it out was annoying. And so what I did was I cut back on a little bit of the difficulty. Oh, I didn't really cut back on the difficulty, I should say. I thought, looking back, I'm like, I kind of wish I did cut back on the difficulty, but what I ended up doing instead... Really? You're gonna make me use up one? I love the art. It just makes it so much more satisfying. Well, what I ended up doing was making it so that... Oh, what was the first thing I did? There was, like... What was... Some mod added in, like, a physics system. I'm just gonna keep walking. Okay, they're both dead. The dynamic difficulty? Yeah, I'm trying to think of how that would have worked with Minecraft. Holy shit. Yes, I have played Terraria multiple times through. We bought it initially when it first came out, because we're like, oh cool, 2D Minecraft, and then we realized, oh, this isn't anything like 2D Minecraft. This is actually way better. There's actual boss fights, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. So we got into Terraria really early on, 1.0, initial release. And then when 1.1 hit, and they added in hard mode, we started over a new server with that, and went all through hard mode. And then 1.2 came out, and then when 1.3 came out, and they added an expert mode. Like him and I and one other person that would hang out with us for a bit was decided, dude, let's do an expert mode from the beginning and go all the way through to the Moonlord. Holy shit, that took us that took us a couple weeks during the weekends to finally get through, but we did. I mean, we finally got to the end of it. The only thing that was making it really difficult was, ironically, the thing that allowed us to win was the third person that kind of came with. His internet was really bad, consistently, and so he would lag all the time, and it wasn't really a big deal. No. There's softcore, medium core, and hardcore characters, which, based on the character, it changes what happens when you die. But expert mode was a new difficulty setting that was added in for 1.3. And that was set on the world. The world was expert. And expert mode basically made it so that you took twice as much damage from enemies, and enemies took half as much damage from you. But once they added in the banners as well, the banners made it so that you did twice as much damage to enemies, and they did half as much damage to you. So in normal mode, it went from normal to being really, really easy, to where it was in expert mode, it went from hard to normal. And so you had to kill every 50 enemies was a banner of that enemy. So we would end up having an arena or an area set up that had just nothing but flags of the enemies that we were expecting to fight in that area, in that arena. So if we made a boss fight, and it summoned up a bunch of units, or did a bunch of things, we put up all their flags. And at our base, at our town, we just had... Wow. Alright, can you guys not do that? You don't do half as much damage as... Have as much damage to enemies on expert. They have slightly more defense, but had more health. Okay. Yeah, like they had like twice as much health and did twice as much damage or something. I'm just gonna let them do it. I'm well aware of that, Karen. I'm silenced again? Seriously? I don't know how many of you guys I need, but seriously. But yeah, so when we did expert mode from beginning to Moonlord, and that was, oh boy, that was difficult. Yes, it did, and you got certain certain boss drops that you didn't get normally. So it totally made it worth it, and after a while, it was like playing normal again, except for the boss fights, because there was no way that we fought something 50 times to get the banner. I mean, maybe the normal Eye of Cthulhu, but... This is getting ridiculous. This is insane. You're just punching me this whole time? Yeah, and that was also, I think, the first version where they had, come on. Yeah, it does. I hadn't noticed. And seriously, the Nightmare Cacodemons with their goddamn electric and the silence, it's just bullshit. Why can't I summon a friendly here? What? I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for that blindness to go away. Screen shake is a bit much for the cybers. Okay. One of those it's over to mine. I can? Where? Oh, in the... Is it the monster pack or is it this? Footstep sounds. Is it this? The Quake toggle? It's the Quake toggle. Although they're not really moving. Nope. Not the Quake toggle. You said it's a monster pack, though? Oh, Monster Quake toggle. Here we go. Oh my god, thank you. It's so much easier on the eyes. Much better. Oh, that's right, it's fire damage. I always forget that it's fire damage. There's so many things that do fire damage in here that it's just... But yeah. I eventually, at some point, decided that my Minecraft mod pack, my super difficult mod pack was... I think, what did I have to do? I came up with a system... Really? I love getting caught on terrain, it's amazing. I love it. Okay, can we... I mean, I know I put this on hell, but... Jeez. No, don't start rezzing giblets. Okay. Are we good now? Yeah, they're not that hard anymore. The devils aren't that bad. Good, a shadow enemy. Come out here. I came up with a, a mechanic or a system of refining ores, so I did not want any kind of tech mod, any kind of ore doubling, any kind of anything. And it was supposed to be more of a low-tech, hardcore, or low-tech, brutal mod pack. Because I originally called it a hardcore pack, but people kept confusing it with like hardcore gameplay modes where once you died, it delayed the map, and that wasn't the case. It was just supposed to be really, really difficult. And so... Seriously? Why? Why with all of that? That EMP debuff is bullshit. And the fact that I constantly have to... Is there an automatic shield re-enable? Or that's Doom RPG, right? Yeah, right? It's gotta be difficulty, isn't it? Doom RPG... Auto shield re-enable... Boo! It's fine, really. It's just annoying. Augs get re-enabled, shield doesn't. Yeah, I have the Aug auto-enable. Thank you, autosave. That's still not open. I still don't have any key yet. No, just the autosave. Not a crash. You should have seen it when I was doing the Classic Complete. I was playing for so long that the autosave took forever to finish. I thought it would crash every time I was autosaving. And that's really why I had it set up for 10 minutes, and 10 minutes became too long for me. And now that the autosave doesn't take as long, it's not a big deal. I don't know why it took so long. I don't know why it had to take that long. Alright, let's go down the center and see what there's down here. Maybe we missed something. I heard a clicking noise in my room. I don't know what it was. Oh, to be fair, my computer's on a battery backup, and earlier it like clicked on, or was it? I think it was yesterday. It clicked on, and we didn't lose power or anything. So 5 and 15, I'll save to pan the game. Okay, you're not dying as fast as I need you to. Come on! You piece of shit. Thank you! Okay, seriously, how do I get in here? Also, why are there so many of these chests everywhere? You know, Cyberdemon, you could help. Yeah, I think if I were to get a server set up with just a nice kitchen sink mod pack, I'll probably start streaming that too. Because that way it's a little bit less stressful on me. And I can just kind of chill, relax, automate shit, build shit, and chat with people. Can I still not go in the center yet? No. Okay. Come on. Oh, I already have 10? Oh. Okay. That's neat. Okay, now I can go in the center. Who did the lightning bolt? You did the lightning bolt! a lot of stuff dropped. Alright, well, he's still alive. Jesus, dude! Alright, so that should have been him dying. You... Good thing you don't hurt me. I'll probably do it at some point, or somewhere. Here. Oh boy! Archviles. And they're all dead. Is that water? It is water. Who's taking all my ammo? Cut it out. Are you an enemy? Oh shit, you are an enemy! I thought you died! Come on. Yeah, this is what was crashing before. And it only seems to happen when I have the cyber demons. It doesn't seem to happen when I've got Spider Masterminds or the other ones. But it looks like it is Roguelike Arsenal doing it. Yeah, Spider Demons don't do it. So. And it's back at the beginning of the level, too. I thought we had autosave every 5 minutes. Was that not 5 minutes? Whatever. That's fine. Just right off the bat. This is fine. I love this. This is great. Are you joking me? Okay. really don't need this doozy. Really?
Toxic hazard.
I just... Why? Why? Why you gotta do me like that? My dude's face is twitching the fuck out down there. And I have no idea why. Can you... calm your shit? I like how the Nightmare Revenants just like need to jet forward and... What? Seriously. Get... Yeah, I think these guys are gonna do quite a bit of damage, but they're just... the range is so ineffective. Or rather, they are so ineffective at range. It's almost silly. Oh, right. Those guys. It's fine. It's fine. Why worry about any of whatever the shit's going on? I do have 21 ability charges. How in the hell are you still alive? Use an extra life and I'm still at 40-something health. Are you fucking joking? Did it do that much overkill damage? You get fucked. You'd know what would probably help. Come on with you. Who's also shooting at me? How are you not dead? Die! I love being able to see the thing that I need to shoot. Somehow this is worse than last time. Yeah, this thing just one-shots those guys. That's amazing. But I think I need some kind of BFG-type weapon. I mean, I could take this back out. This would work. I'm starting to get to that point again where I'm just like, maybe not today. It sucks because they do plasma damage. So all the bullshit enemies on this difficulty, they do nothing to. Seriously? I mean, maybe? I could have sworn that they were immune to plasma damage. Yeah, okay, maybe not the... It's more effective and there's no way to choose which one you want. I mean... Yeah? I think that... Oh, I just got the spider mastermind and the spider overmind. I see what you mean. So what is this? This isn't the nightmare version. This is the hell version? I'm gonna let them take care of a lot of this stuff. So maybe not this. That doesn't seem to be doing what I want. The mother-in-law might be useful. An infinite ammo rocket launcher might be nice here. So I'm gonna pull that out. Especially for these like long shots. Yeah. What? Seriously, your rocket volley is too much. Maybe this'll help? Nope, not helping. EMPs are still being a pain in the ass. Okay, you have to die at some point. Come on. Okay, seriously, you're tearing apart my spider masterminds? Are you joking me? Are you dead now? Oh my god, what am I getting hit with? I hate this so much. No! Oh my god, the frame rate drop. I can't deal with the frame rate drop. There we go. Now what had to die for all this to happen? Okay, good. None of my guys died. Thank you, autosave. I was confused as to why you were shooting at me. Also, it's dead. God, you guys are dumb. Oh yeah, rockets don't hurt. At all. You fuckers do, though. Can you guys not walk up ledges? Are you that incompetent that you can't walk up ledges? Alright, hang on. There we go. That should help out, right? Additional damage type with the overmind projectiles. What is the someone for the Doom Mark? Is it it's the RPG one that does it, right? The summons. I can put something on their GitHub. Because yeah, this is kind of bogus, and the fact that it splash damages you. What are you people even shooting at? I don't understand you. How are you supposed to get back up? Oh, right. You know what? Let's put him back on. Just... Okay, so he's got shotgun now. There we go. Okay, seriously, you guys. Okay. Did that pull up the drawbridge? It did. It didn't pull down BFG, though. So there's gotta be another switch that I need to do to pull down the BFG. Oh, is it in here? Because I didn't go all the way through here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, if I can't get much further... All good. For some reason I just have a shit ton of rockets for no reason. Okay, did that pull down? BFG. It did. Okay. So that's what I needed. But I know this is gonna open up the Cyber Demon. They make the Monocution's weapons more useful since I find at a church that the weapons only deal plasma damage. The whole resistance issue is messed up. Yeah, honestly, if there was like a demonic, or maybe they did a mixture of all three, or had no damage type, or something that would get around resistances, they're fucking demonic. I mean, come on. I mean, I guess this is demonic plasma. This is demonic bullets. So in a way, maybe it's the base weapon that determines their bullet type? And the fact that these guys are nightmares is bullshit. Okay. That's what I wanted to avoid, was another one of those. Here. Let's do railgun for now. At least she'll be a one-shot, or direct hit. The frame rate! I can't deal with the frame rate! Yeah, yeah. I don't really like them either, but, I mean... Here. That's why you're legendary. Thank you. Oh, you killed the other one. Oh. Okay. Well, good job, guys. Why? Why give me fists? Oh, you're still alive, turret. I thought you died. Okay, now you are dead. No? You're still here. Okay. Is it just because my GUI kind of broken? My extra lives are buffed down too far. Oops. Yeah, why are my extra lives all the way down there? It seems kind of not right. Okay. Your rockets do nothing to me. I hope you understand that. Just let me get this over with. Thank you. Go away. You done now? Cool. I already got this one. I literally don't care about you guys at all. That was really weird. I thought he had like an aura or something, but they're all just stuck together. Push this one. And I push this one. Okay, so all four of those are pushed. I don't need any of these. Is it time for me to go in here now? It is! Oh, what the hell? Yeah, you guys come out here and fight my spider masterminds. How about that? Make your way out here and try and fight me now. And a Nightmare Miner. Nightmare Spider. Oh my god. Nightmare Cyber Demon. Ugh. I cannot talk today. The lust to kill permeates the area but without direction. Do you know what that message is? I can't hear shit with you guys. What are you even firing at? What are you even mad at? There's nothing up here. Yeah, these spider overminds are dumb and bad, and stupid and dumb. Well, all the Marines are dead. Can I please move in here? Oh, he's dead. Alright, is this all of it? Is this it? Can we be done? And actually, I think this will probably be the last one for me. Let's see. That was a death kill that didn't even... Why am I in Plutonia? I don't want to be in Plutonia. Oh, dear God. Yeah. Yeah, it's been 4.5 hours. I think I'm good for today. Oh, boy.